We've made it! We came to Wittenberg. On October 31st, 1517, Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses on the church door of Wittenberg. Today, those doors are long gone. What stand here today instead are two metal doors, and the 95 Theses became inscriptions permanently displayed on these doors. Here I stand, 500 years later, at the door of the castle church commemorating an important history of Christianity, one of faithfulness and courage. What Luther did that day gave some of us a sense of who we are, what we represent. The pilgrimage ends here. I found my home. The 2 days we spent in Wittenberg were very festive. People dressed up in medieval costumes, and there were street performers. In fact, there was a bit of everything. There was something like this, and then there was something like that. Of course, there was shopping, and then there were some street musicians. Okay, they're not very good. And then we have things that spin in one direction, and things that spin in a different direction. And then we have this. Oh, and I have to tell you about this guy. Do you know what is cooking in the pot? It is this wonderful, delicious stew, and it cost only €1. It was so good that I got myself 2 bowls. So I told myself I wanted to get a copy of the 95 Theses when I get to Wittenberg. Who wouldn't want one, right? But then I also thought, what if I also get a copy of an indulgence? You know, like for the stuff that what the 95 Theses was up against. That would be a good idea, but where would I find an indulgence in the middle of Wittenberg? It's not like I'm going to find John Tetzel lives again, right? And then I saw this guy dressing as John Tetzel. I was like, wow, right in the middle of a celebration of Reformation. And apparently he was being interviewed by a local TV station, and I waited for the interview to be over, and I approached him and I asked him, do you speak English? And he said, no, I do not. Well, I was desperate anyway, so I didn't care. So I asked him, well, I wanted to buy indulgence from you. And guess what? He started speaking English to me fluently. It's a miracle. Anything could happen in Wittenberg. And I was reaching for my wallet and I said, well, how much does it cost for an indulgence? And he asked me, for what sin? I was like, huh? Apparently, indulgence is sin specific. It's not like one good for all. So he saw that I'm new at this and he said, well, did you peek at women taking a bath or changing clothes? And I said, no. And then he asked me, okay, so did you lust at your neighbor's wife? And I said, no, wow, gee, you know, what's with these German? And he said, okay, if you get this one and you put it on your dashboard, if the police officer who is going to give you a parking ticket is a Christian, then there is a chance that he may let you go. And I thought, well, everybody needs one of those. And I said, well, I want one more. I want one more from you. And he asked me, okay, well, did you cheat on your tax? And I said no, and I didn't plan to. But then I thought, if I made a mistake, it's good that I have some insurance. So there you go. You got 2 beautiful indulgences and the 95 Theses to prove that I don't need them. So here we are on the day of October 31st in the streets of Wittenberg. See all these people here? See, we all heard a rumor that this Augustinian monk, Martin Luther, nailed something to the door of Castle Church. So we're all on our way to see what's going on. Of course, there was a service held in the Castle Church on Reformation Day. And I'll let you see for yourself the crowd and the enthusiasm inside the sanctuary. If you walk to the end of the sanctuary, you will find the statues of Martin Luther and his companion Philip Melanchthon on either side of Christ. And at the feet of the 2 statues, you would find the tombs of the 2 reformers. By the way, I have kept the service bulletin to this day. I'm planning to bring it with me to the second 500th anniversary. That should be cool. Incidentally, the preacher of the day, Reverend Padilla, is from the United States of America. If you Google it, you can still find his sermon online. Oh, and I saw this motorcade outside my hotel. When I asked the girl at the front desk what's going on, is somebody important coming? She said, "Oh, nothing. I don't think there's anything unusual." Really? The trip was not over. We went on to see some other interesting sights worthy of mentioning. But my pilgrimage ended in Wittenberg, where I left part of my heart. So here I am, bidding farewell to my fellow pilgrims, giving them my good wishes. And thank you for watching and witnessing this wonderful journey of mine.